Hello, my name is Crystal Bushman, and today I will be talking about authentic leadership theory. So, what is authentic leadership? Well, according to Fusco et al., the word authentic can be interpreted into versions that provide the same theme of being self-made. For example, by being one's true self, one is not a follower of someone, but instead following one's own path. More recently, authenticity can even be described as the ability to make individual choices, take responsibility for them, and take ownership of one's own experience regarding emotions, beliefs, and even thoughts. According to Fusco et al., authenticity involves four components which are related to one another. We have awareness, unbiased processing, behavior, and relational orientation. Awareness refers to self-knowledge of one's emotions, beliefs, and motives. Unbiased processing means processing positive and negative information in a way that is objective and allows a person to make well-informed decisions. Behavior is dependent upon awareness and unbiased processing, and relational orientation refers to being open, honest, and sincere with others. But there's also this thing called the process. And in order for participants to undertake in these self-exploration and learning that is key to authentic leadership and partaking in things such as exploring motivations, emotional exploration, unexpected self-learning, expanding awareness, taking control, participants need to establish group cohesion and psychological safety. So to continue off of what Fusco et al. Have noted, the second part of the model focuses on the 7 essential subcategories that arise from the 4 core concepts of the authentic leadership model. The 7 subcategories include self-understanding and self-management, which involves increased cognitive, emotional, and motivational awareness. And this includes an increase in effective self-regulation, in which understanding allows a person to gain a greater insight into who they are. Next, we have management mindfulness, which is a category that indicates a more thoughtful approach to managing a task. For example, one might be thinking more carefully about a task at hand and not just about what to delegate. Understanding of others is a critical subcategory that involves an appreciation and understanding of the styles and behaviors of others. And then we have flexible and effective interactions, which involves the ability to adapt to the behaviors and styles of others. To continue on, we have leadership capacity and proactivity, which indicates growth in an individual's capacity to handle their workload and gain resilience. Next, we have leadership confidence and clarity, which is when an individual looks less at the technical aspects of their role and begins to focus more on the purpose of their own leadership. And lastly, we have strategic orientation, which includes a long-term focus on strategic leadership goals. And in this category, the participant becomes more confident in their leadership skills and starts to focus on the purpose of their long-term goals. So why does this theory apply to education? Well, as Shrivastava and Tree have stated, authentic leadership theory focuses on a leader's self-knowledge and sensitivity towards others, and this places an emphasis on issues regarding the quality and sensitivity of teachers in comprehending the particular circumstances that affect disadvantaged students and advocating for an enhanced learning experience for them. The role of educational leaders is to create a path of inclusion for all students by creating those inclusive classrooms. According to Fusco et al., individuals who know who they are and stay true to themselves are perceived by others as aware of their values, morals, knowledge, and strengths. And an increased understanding of others in the educational field can help an individual leader interact more effectively with others on their team. When a school leader has a clear understanding of their inner self, they will in turn lead more effectively. And this gives educational leaders an increased clarity and conviction, which will positively influence their leadership and how they conduct their team. So, how can we apply this theory? Well, the benefits of reflection and exploration are self-insight and learning. This can take on many forms, including intrapersonal learning, exploring cognitive and emotional thoughts, interpersonal understanding, and behavioral and relational thinking. Shrivastava and Sri have stated that when authentic leaders remain consistent in their actions and words, their followers are more likely to listen, and this allows the authentic leaders to influence the behaviors and actions of their followers. A change in behavior leads to a ripple effect that can cause a difference in the culture, which therefore creates a positive environment. To continue on with application of theory and scenarios, Tompkins and Nichols have stated that authentic leadership has been linked to organizational benefits, which include job performance, openness with the environment, and increased employee commitment. Schmeck and Shropia-Leshinsky note that educational leaders cannot independently influence student achievements. However, they can influence and motivate teachers and staff, which therefore has an indirect impact on the teaching that occurs in the classroom and the effect that teachers have on students. According to Brenner, school counselors symbolize authentic leadership because they develop authentic relationships that are built on trust, integrity, collaboration, and specific goals and outcomes. And that is why this type of leadership style is uniquely appropriate for professional school counselors. According to Fusco et al., personal authenticity is relative and not absolute, and therefore can be learned and developed. Lastly, as stated by Shrivastava and Sri, authentic leaders always strive to do the right thing and maintain equity and fairness. They believe that their followers can become the future leaders of tomorrow and therefore encourage them to challenge old assumptions and establish solutions to work together. One thing we should never forget is that leaders have the ability to practice what they preach and lead their followers by setting examples. Thank you for listening and have a great day.